while your career goals certainly may not focus on creating content, being able to produce, good enough quality, informative sort of tutorial or technical videos is, I think, absolutely a job ad. So if you can be that person, right, that probably one of very few people on your team that has that experience, knows what to do, is a lot more confident, you can definitely stand out, contribute in ways that other people just aren't able to, and again, complement the work that you're already doing. All right, let's start with, basic. What is a technical video, right? It's a genre of video that is focused on end users in very action heavy context to help inform people so they can make a decision or teach people so that way they can follow, right? The actions, the steps, do the things that they need to do probably for their work, probably to, accomplish a specific goal in their life, in their house, on the job, rather than, the more entertaining or even infotainment styles of videos. Here are a few, specific examples of where these sort of tutorial kind of technical videos might show up in your careers and potential job roles. Right, a software developer at a tech company, right, decides to create a tutorial video on the new app. The video can help frame conversations with the product manager and other collaborators on, all of those functions, features, needed updates, and more. Since it is, of course, much easier to talk about something when you have, right, that visual in front of you, you can actually see what it does, the workflow, kind of pause, go back, all of that stuff. This type of video could also be used to train your sales and other, client-facing folks. So that way they have a really good understanding of what your app does when they're then trying to pitch it, and get the consumers, the clients, the businesses to buy into what you've created. Maybe a biomed technician, anything like that in a hospital creates a technical video to demonstrate the use of a newly acquired piece of medical equipment. The target audience in this case, right, might be all the medical staff who do need to be able to use that equipment, make sure they're following all the right steps. Well, you would probably have live, in-person training sessions with them. You would obviously give them, the user manual, create maybe a one-page instruction sheet for them to reference. It can also be useful to record your tutorial, your demo of the product, have it in that resource library so people can recap, refresh, and go back and watch it later. The through line with all of those scenarios that you should have picked up on or could be thinking about is, that video production was not a central part of any of those job descriptions, most likely, but instead creating, right, that technical video is something that enhances the job, makes the projects more usable, and helps you be a lot more efficient when interacting with others.